Congratulations. You've earned a berth into the 2018 Bassmaster Classic on Lake Hartwell.
Thank you.
Good job.
Oh my God. I don't know. That's the most pressure I've ever fished under. I mean, ever. It's been a grinder. Oh. I'm thankful for it. You know, that's a big part of it, man. Yeah. It was just that place I started this morning, I'd fished it so many times, and I know they're there because I catch them every time I go. I said, and I'm going to start with something different, I started with that swim bait, and first cast, I catch a 3-pounder, so it kind of.
Watch out for that guy at Lake Hartwell.
Yeah, you see the emotions, how much he wanted this.
Oh my God.
Said it's the most pressure he's ever fished in, and he's won some big derbies. So.
There with his thoughts today, though, was all about this man right here. Virginia's Jacob Powroznik, trying to make it into the Classic, his fourth Geico Bassmaster Classic. This was his only shot. What happens today? And he got a good start to it. First cast of the day. So the old jinx didn't work that time. That's a false superstition right there. Jacob Powroznik with 3.7 in the boat. 3.4, I'm sorry, excuse me.
Just disprove that. When you catch a fish on your first cast, it's the start of a great day. A start of a day that he needed to seal his deal for a ticket. Bassmaster Classic. He started out largemouth fishing, shallow, and caught some fish around those reeds and pads, and then he went to boat docks and caught this fish. Unbelievable. Fish had a cold tag in it. And then what I think the best move of the day for him, he was able to, with that 13-pound limit, go out and fish for these bigger fish. Smallmouth, we've heard all week about those are heavier here on this particular body of water, and he was able to go out and settle down.
And this heavy one right here makes our power pole replay of the day. Boy, this was the turning point. He needed to do something to put some distance between himself and Ish Monroe. He knew this one was pretty special. It's time he got a look at it.
Absolutely the power pole replay of the day. This is the fish that changed everything. A big smallmouth, just like Ish caught one yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, baby!
What a fish.
What a fish.
Oh man, the fish of the tournament for Jacob Powroznik. Needed to get up into the 16-pound region to feel safe, and even at that, he didn't feel safe until that clock just ran down just a minute or two ago. But Jacob Powroznik hanging on for the victory over Ish Monroe, got the work done on Pokegama today. Jacob Powroznik is your champion. He will take his spot in the Geico Bassmaster Classic 2018 at Lake Hartwell in South Carolina. Right now, Jacob Powroznik will be standing by with our own Dave Mercer.
It is official. The pressure is finally over, and man, they say that champions perform under pressure, and you were under pressure today. Wow, it looked like, you and Ish trading blows back and forth, that one big bite. But since then, how long has this afternoon felt like?
To tell you the truth, I don't ever want to go through that again. That's the worst feeling I've ever had in my life. But, it worked out, and the thing is, two great competitors, and the thing is, we battled all day, and I guess got lucky, caught a big one. But I don't know, man. It was just the Ranch Electronics. I can't say enough for it. I drifted off that deal, and that's when I seen them on the depth finder, and I had dropped on a bunch during practice, and I never had gotten any of them to bite. And the first drop I dropped on, I caught like a 2.9 or 2.10 or something. And I was like, man, I know they're smallmouth, so kind of got back and got back over the top of them again and caught a 3-pound. No, I caught that big one, a 4.4, and then, went to another spot and caught a 3-pounder. So I had all the confidence, but the thing is, they were so, it's warm, and once you bust them up, it's kind of like you've done your deal, and I think Ish was kind of fishing shallow, doing the same thing. These smallmouth run in schools, and once you kind of bust them up, they're just about done for the day. And that was going through my mind. Him yesterday catching a 5-pounder, and I'm thinking, he is the big bass specialist. So you just never know. But it's a blessing just to be here.
Before we make this official, the tough road you went through to get here. You're cruise control for your Elite Series career up until this season, but a tough season. And then after coming from the defeat last week in Mille Lacs, walking away from there saying, I haven't qualified, and to deal with all this pressure, how much more does this mean to you?
It means the world, that's what we fish for. And, I don't say I had a tough year. I just had a tough year making the right decisions. And that's what bass fishing's about, you got to make the right decision, just like this morning. I've started there every round on those two little deals that dump off into that deal. And yesterday I was sitting there at the room and getting my stuff ready, and I said, man, I haven't thrown a swim bait on that deal, And after hearing Kennedy catching a big one on his first cast on a swim bait, I said, man, I'm just going to try it, winging out there. It's early in the morning. I don't have nothing. My very first cast, I catch a 3-pounder. So, it was just, it was kind of like once that happened, I was kind of, in cruise control, just fishing it. But I had a lot of confidence after that, and then catching 2 really good ones on a frog right there, during the deal. And then, after that big smallmouth, I was like, man, I figured somebody with 14 pounds would have won. That was my deal.
Well, you had exactly what it took to get the deal done. Did not fold under the pressure, and you are officially a Geico Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Have a look at that bad boy. You worked hard for it. Now, I have to remind you, earlier in the week, me and you kind of joked back and forth. You said, if I win this, I am going to run off the end of the dock at our takeoff facility and do a cannonball. And it's just got me thinking, why? Why rob the viewers of Bassmaster Live of the elegance of a Powroznik cannonball? Can we see it right here, right now?
He's a man of his word.
He's going to do it!
Boom!
That's it.
Awesome.
Didn't have to ask that guy twice.
A 9.5 from the Russian judges.
There you go.
Jacob Powroznik, hold this trophy right now, my friend. I'm going to give you the mic. Let's get his face in the cat, and let's say it right now. Say, I'm going to the Geico Bassmaster Classic.
I'm going to the Geico Bassmaster Classic. Talon, this is for you, buddy.
Good job.
There you go.
Awesome.
Good.